I'm Mari Andrew, and I'm an author, illustrator, and speaker based in New York City. And I'm so thrilled to be here with the Women of Smile Direct Club, celebrating International Women's Day. These women come from varied teams, but they all have one thing in common: helping inspire and empower those around them at Smile Direct Club. Smile Direct Club is increasing access to care for all by delivering at-home invisible aligners. So we were talking about confidence in the workplace, and a lot of that comes from community, being empowered by others or empowering others. Blondine, what does empowerment look like for you?
Well, the way I look at it is it's about ownership and really true ownership. And so how I work with my team, I believe you own your business. It's yours. If you say that this is the direction to go in, I trust you, do what you have to do. But with that ownership and that empowerment, you also have to take the opportunity to know that if it fails, then it's yours as well. And I think that teaching people that, and failure doesn't mean anything. To me, failure is actually a big benefit that we have. We are 5 years old, right? So we're not gonna know everything. And so what we're doing here at Smile Direct is true innovation. And that failure has to be part of that.
Don't strive so hard for perfection. I spent a lot of my career really pushing that everything had to be perfect. And because of that, I just pushed myself way too hard. But I did finally learn. And so I think that's what I would say is perfection's overrated. Actually showing that vulnerability, showing where you struggle, showing who you are is the magic to leadership. Get things to 80%, let other people help you, because it's always gonna be better from a collaborative effort, and you'll really see your work shine more so than if you have to soldier on and do everything yourself.
Back down the road when I was a district manager, and they're like, Jamie, don't be Wonder Woman. And I think about, I reflect back to that.
Coming up in your career, you share the same feeling of you have to be perfect, and you are already perfect, you know? So it's so refreshing to hear that.
Piano, come on.
Piano.
Blondine, what advice would you give to younger women starting their careers?
What I've learned is change is so important in your career. People recoil, reject, or embrace, and you've got to really put yourself on the embrace change side of your career. And that means that being open to anything that comes to you.
I think a lot of younger women struggle with imposter syndrome and struggle with when you don't know something in the room, you feel like, well, I don't deserve to be here.
I don't care who you are. I've worked with every level in every business. Everybody has imposter syndrome. But that's just a little bit of our natural insecurity where, again, if we can just step up and own what we know and own what we don't know and just go, I'm here for a reason, I have to trust that.
So I'd love to hear about how the company empowers you. Michelle, what is it like being a woman in your role at Smile Direct?
Well, I work in a room with all men. But I don't ever feel like they look at me differently because I am a woman, and I feel confident speaking up around them.
Smile Direct Club, just on its own DNA, is inclusive. And if you look at our workforce, we're very diverse.
Sydney, what's been your experience?
I've worked in mostly a male-dominated industry, both from an accounting perspective as well as healthcare. And Smile Direct is the first place where I really feel that me being female doesn't make a difference.
Women have been viewed in a certain way as a little bit more nurturing, and yeah, that's a part of us. But then if we also show a part to where we have a voice and we tell you that voice or speak that voice a certain way, then we're aggressive, right? And I think here at Smile Direct, we're not viewed as that. We're viewed as, no, that's her voice.
A lot of what you have all been talking about is thinking a bit differently in order to get ahead in your careers and bringing other people along with you. What kinds of experiences do you think have given you that empowerment to think differently and actually, disrupt things a little bit?
I think it's our truths. I mean, we have truths in our workplace where, some of the main ones are stay curious and ask why and make sure that you think like a customer, and encouraging all of our team members to think outside of the box and to be a disruptor in their own role, in their own right, is just what propels us forward.
I've been so struck that all of you Here to share this value of self-expression, and you want to make yourselves better, but you also want to make your company better. And I've been really inspired by that today. I really appreciate you sharing with me. I've learned so much from all of you, and I hope you've learned from each other because you all have so much wisdom to share. I really appreciate it.
If we could bring heart, compassion, empathy to business, we can really start to change the world.